Porter's 5 Forces analysis model provides valuable information to support strategic management, especially in addressing relevant issues in the external environment of the business. These issues are based on external factors that represent the degree of competitive rivalry in the industry, the bargaining power of customers or buyers, the bargaining power of suppliers, the threat of substitution, and the threat of new entrants. McDonald's is the leading fast food chain in the world, founded in 1955 with an ambition to provide hygienic, quick, and quality food to the consumers. The company has collected a revenue of $21.3 billion in 2018, which is the evidence of global success as a fast food chain. The company grew over time and currently serving the products in more than 100 countries. It is important to conduct Porter's 5 Forces model for McDonald's to understand the changing industry dynamics and provide insights for future strategic planning.
The Porter's 5 forces that we have to tackle first is the threat of new entrants or new entry. The new entrants can impact McDonald's market share and financial performance. This element of the 5 forces analysis refers to the effects of new players on existing firms. In McDonald's case, the threat of new entry is moderate based on the following external factors. So we have 3: the low switching cost, highly variable capital cost, and high cost of brand. The first is the low switching cost. The low switching cost of McDonald's is a strong force because it allows consumers to easily move from McDonald's toward new fast food restaurant companies. In Porter's 5 Forces analysis model, this external factor strengthens the threat of new entrants. Second is the highly variable capital cost. The variable capital cost of establishing a new restaurant is moderate force, which empowers new businesses to enter the global fast food restaurant industry. The last one is high cost of brand. The high cost of brand development is weak force because it is expensive to build a strong global brand in the industry. Many small and medium businesses lack the resources to create a strong brand to match the McDonald's brand. Thus, the external factors in this element of the 5 forces analysis shows that the threat of new entrants is a considerable but not the most important strategic issue.
Next is threat of substitute products or services. Due to our growing economy, McDonald's can suffer from a high threat of substitute products or services. A lot of other food chains, artisanal food producers, and local bakeries can offer substitutes for McDonald's products. It is easy to shift from McDonald's to substitutes because of the low switching costs, where it involves insignificant or minimal disadvantage, such as slightly higher costs per meal in some cases, or additional time consumption for food preparation. Moreover, in terms of quality and consumer satisfaction, alternatives are also very competitive. The fast food creates a negative impact on the health of consumers, and the awareness is getting high. For this reason, people are shifting to healthier food. Along with it, Globalization is also making an impact, and different cuisines from over the world are getting accepted in different regions, which are substituting fast food to some extent. Therefore, the threat of substitutes is high. However, McDonald's edge over its competitors is its food branding that is exclusive only for McDonald's, such as the dollar menu. Next, for the Porter's 5 Forces analysis is the bargaining power of customers. This element of the 5 Forces analysis deals with the influence and demands of consumers and how their decisions impact businesses. The ease of changing from one restaurant to another enables consumers to easily impose their demands on McDonald's. Because of market saturation, consumers can choose from many fast food restaurants other than McDonald's. The availability of many substitutes adds to the bargaining power of customers. For example, substitutes include food kiosks and outlets, and artisanal bakeries, as well as microwave meals and foods that one could cook at home.
Bargaining power of suppliers. Because of the large population of suppliers, McDonald's celebrates a weak force for the bargaining power of its suppliers. Suppliers may be able to find other places to bring their business if needed, but because of the McDonald's size and budget, they still hold a lot of power.
This element tackles the effects of competing firms in the industry environment. McDonald's faces tough competition because the fast food restaurant market is saturated. The fast food restaurant industry has many firms of various sizes, such as global chains and local fast food restaurants. Most medium and large firms aggressively market their products, increasing the intensity of competitive rivalry that McDonald's experiences. Competition is among the most significant external forces for consideration in the strategic management of the business, based on high number of firms, high aggressiveness of firms, low switching costs, which make it easy for consumers to transfer to other restaurants such as Burger King or KFC.